Hello everybody, my name is Solo, welcome back to the channel, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about this game. Because, they released content creator applications, which I haven't filled one out, because on the content creator applications, it requires you to have 2,000 subscribers, which I think is kind of weird for a brand new game, gonna be honest. And also it kind of like pushes out people like me and everybody else, and like kind of only lets you talk or let you put in people. Like, I'm glad that ML is random is a content creator for the game, I suppose, because I do enjoy watching his stuff. But like, hold up, I want to check some stuff real quick. Okay, so yeah, firstly, hello, we're back here on Galaxy Defenders. Yeah, I took a little bit of a break, mostly because, like, right now, you guys want to see what I've been doing while I've been, like, not recording on this game. I'll show you. Which, actually, it's been a little bit different because, well, I have, like, new characters now that I didn't have last time you guys saw me. We're just gonna do regular playthroughs and stuff because I don't think I can do any of the challenge stuff yet. Oh, that's Geonosis. Fast enemies. Guaranteed Celestial Crystal. Do I need Celestial Crystals to Evo people, or is that just for crafting? Let me see. I'm guessing Celestial Crystals are these or these, whichever fit. Anyway, let's talk about content creator applications for this game, shall we? So I've submitted one. There is probably like a 90% chance that I'm not going to get a content creator pass for this, and I'll explain why. So basically, there's a few like reasons why a lot of games don't give me in particular a content creator pass, other than, well, the ones that I'm known for. And even then, I didn't get ones that I was known for. For example, when CraftTD had content creators, legitimately, I didn't even get like any of the content creator stuff because they were too busy trying to give units to Bemi blocks and stuff like that, instead of feeding, the people who are actually making YouTube videos, which is not just me, by the way. There's probably other people in that same sphere that also got ignored because of Bemi blocks being in the server, which, by the way, no ill will towards Bemi blocks. This was more of a, this was more of a talk about like how CraftTD team was like doing content creator stuff, because it definitely felt like the only person who was like seen in the content creator sphere for that game was legitimately Bemi blocks, and that felt like it was it. Like, genuinely, I don't think anyone else ever got a content creator role because they never made one. So yeah, just a little bit of insight from CraftTD. Anyway, but so I applied for one, and I can tell you already a few things I'm gonna get back if they even respond to me and don't just, come out and say these are the content creators. Number one, my subscriber count. They're probably gonna be upset because I'm not at 2,000 subscribers. And just to kind of throw that back at them, y'all already have a content creator who does not meet your requirement of how many like followers / subscribers they have, which is the person who has a TikTok with 800 followers, when you guys clearly stated in the application you needed 5,000 TikTok followers. And so I think it's kind of ironic. Also, that guy's account on TikTok is just kind of strange to me. Guy has 800 followers, but his videos somehow get hundreds of thousands of views. Kind of makes no sense to me. Like that's something you'd be like, that looks sus. Like, and maybe it's just the nature of like Roblox tower defense like people. I don't know. Speaking of which, I've been debating posting on TikTok with my content. I don't think I do heavily edited stuff, but I'd at least have like some sort of commentary to it. I know the video I could post up on TikTok that'll ruffle the most feathers is if I post up the SpongeBob video, or like a video for SpongeBob saying, hey, by the way, did you guys know that SpongeBob costs $3,000, $3,000+ to buy every single pack in the game? Like, I'll probably get like a lot of heat if I posted that, but honestly, it's whatever. But yeah, so firstly, they'd probably not like the subscriber accounts or the subscriber count because, well, my subscriber count's not, you know, in the thousands yet. We're close though. But the second thing they probably won't like is the fact that like my videos on the game that have already come out have only like barely hit like 100 views, or, you know, actually I think they've only hit 100 views. Like, I think they've actually both hit over 100 views. The funniest thing is that SpongeBob video where I talked about like them being greedy actually has more likes than dislikes and has over 1,000, almost 1,200 views. So thank you guys for all that support. And I'm glad some people agree with me. Usually when I have an opinion, sometimes it'll feel like I'm just in an echo chamber, and like I'll say something and I'll just never like realize that it's just me saying it. So I'll be like, that was probably just a take that only I have. But it seems like a lot of people are very much agreeing with me when it comes to SpongeBob TD and them being really, really greedy. We'll have to see how the update progression goes, and I don't know who it was from I don't know if it was a developer or just somebody who was like a fan of the game who like came into my comments at one time and was like, don't worry, we have updates coming out that I'm sure you'll like. Bro, let's be honest, how many updates have I just said, yeah, this is pay to win? Anyway, back to the topic at hand. So yeah, they probably won't like my how many views I get, which their metric is kind of interesting to say the least. Because another thing about it is so in the content creator applications, they also request that people have an average video view of 500, and it's like, I'm gonna be real with you guys over there. YouTube does not work like that. It does not work like that. 100% doesn't work like that. Here, let me give you some examples, because since I pull back the curtain so many times and actually tell you guys how it feels to run a YouTube channel, and like certain things, like Ultimate Tower Defense by far has been probably my most successful successful series besides one, and people who have been fans of the channel can already guess what the one is. Congratulations, if you guessed Craft Tower Defense, you would be right. So let me just give you even more insight to back that up. So Craft TD, like before Craft TD is probably right before my channel started getting subscribers upon subscribers and actually started, you know, picking up a little bit of traction, because at that point I was very much trying to figure out what I wanted to do. You know, I originally started out with just tower defense content, and I kind of switched back a little bit to just tower defense content, mostly because I enjoy tower defense content. It doesn't mean that's the only thing I'm gonna play. I mean, you guys have seen me play like Roblox Repo, you guys have seen me play Forsaken, you guys have seen me play pet simulator games, like, but for the most part, I've had the most luck when it comes to tower defense games. Well, just to give you guys a little bit of a tidbit of knowledge. Sorry, I had to check my stuff here because I didn't want to go like too far or too long. So I started making YouTube videos just to give anyone who may be new here kind of a backstory. I started making YouTube videos on the 5th of January of this year. So I started right at the beginning of the year. I started doing it because I was like, you know what? I've got time. I can do videos, right? First video I made, I kid you not, was toilet tower defense. I know. Even I talk bad about toilet tower defense now, just because like how the events and everything else have been recently. And I can't speak on like the Sakura event or some of the other events because I didn't play those personally. But like the mining event or the drill event and then the tech event felt the exact same. But I started on toilet tower defense. I got 3, like, you start to see kind of a trend of if I do too much of something, it's kind of wanes from like people wanting to see it to people being like, you know, this is kind of too much of the same thing. Which again, only one game I played ever changed that. And that of course was Craft Tower Defense. But like it's like 300, then it goes down to 50, 300, 151, 32. And then I tried out a game that wasn't around anymore and that got decent reception with a lot of people telling me, hey, yeah, the game is discontinued. Did Ball Tower Defense, honestly wasn't really a big fan. I did Horror Tower Defense back in January. The second day I started making YouTube videos, I made a Horror Tower Defense video. By the way, Horror Tower Defense still hasn't said when their next update is. Just putting that out there, by the way. So yeah, that's fun. And then I think, yeah, I did some Horror Tower Defense. Did some more Toilet Tower Defense. Some Pixel, and then eventually SpongeBob Tower Defense came out on right around like January, like that first week I came into YouTube. So yeah, that came out, and then I was playing SpongeBob Tower Defense. That started taking off a bit more. I played Brain Rot Tower Defense. That game is goofy. We have heard nothing about the sequel, by the way. Which is like the exact opposite from what I've heard from like Darted. If you guys haven't seen Darted, it has been in my like comment section a few times. And like Darted has been talking about Pet Star Simulator 2. So like sharp contrast between Brain Rot Tower Defense and Pet Simulator or Pet Star Simulator. But yeah. And then eventually I did Backrooms Tower Defense. That game, to be honest with you, I don't think... King Aiden, please stop inviting me. If like you keep inviting me to things that I've like never seen before. Like, geez. Anyway, so yeah. And then I did my 50 sub special where I went to FNTD because I had been playing FNTD in the background during the time that like, because I started playing FNTD like before I started my YouTube channel, a little bit, not a lot. But yeah, and then like that started going off, And then right around the time Craft TD would become a thing. Yeah, here it is. So here's the difference. So like the only other one that really got like any traction before then was SpongeBob Tower Defense, and even then it was like few and far between. Which that video is actually outdated now, because the one that got like 500 views for SpongeBob for me was a farm I was talking about for chests, which if you guys don't know, chests got revamped and also more pay to win with one of the more recent updates. Am I about to lose to the Mandalorian again? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on, hit him. He's right there. He's literally right there. There you go. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why this guy is so... He's super slow. I wish I had somebody better, but I don't. I'm gonna put him back, upgrade him a few times. But yeah, so then so I did my first video, Craft Tower Defense. That's now sitting at 550 views, right? And then it just took off. Like Craft Tower Defense for me took off like a wildfire. Reason why is because people have explained it to me. I was making actual like videos on the game, whereas other people were making just, hey guys, this is the code. These are the active codes in Craft Tower Defense. So it was different. I was doing something different than what other people were doing, you know, getting cheap reactions. So the interesting part is like the views for these videos like go up quite a bit. Like for example, the second video we went from 550 to 976, like, which is crazy. And then the third video absolutely blew it out of the water, hit and has sat at 2,653 views. Like, and then the next one, when I first got the Warden, almost at 5,000 views. You like, everybody who helped with that is insane. You know, but every time I was doing updates, you know, my views were either like going up or going down depending on what game it was, because certain games are more popular than others, and that's why I think requiring people to have a certain amount of views is kind of weird, because for example, like I said, that one person who has like hundreds of thousands of views and like 800 followers on TikTok makes zero sense to me, because like even his comments on those videos don't make sense. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of him and put one over here, and I'll explain what I mean by that. So usually with TikTok, like you'll get TikToks where like it'll blow up and then a bunch of people will see it, right? And then you'll be doing, you know, you'll be doing pretty well for yourself, right? Well, then you'll have like there are people who, like, I'm not saying this person is botting. It could just be like a lot of people are looking at the videos and not following the guy. But like the fact that they're like, oh yeah, TikTok, you need to have 5,000 followers, but only 1,000 views is kind of dumb. Cause like, yeah, that's like, or no, that's about right actually for like how they did it with YouTube. But yeah, still, average video views at 500 for someone who has 2,000 subs is not really super reliable, because again, a lot of people are going to be tuning into YouTube videos based on things that they like. that's why Craft TD was such a big thing for me, was because Craft TD, like, a lot of people liked, because it was a Minecraft tower defense, and trust me, you're not the only ones who are upset that it's gone. Like, we still haven't heard anything from anyone at Team Blackstar. So, yeah, you guys... Oh. Sorry, I was trying to look at my server because it's still up. But yeah, let me double check something real quick. Yeah, so it's a little... It's a tiny bit suspicious that... that person has, like, videos that get 2,000 views, right? And then all of a sudden, like, there's like a point where it just starts like getting that, like, hundreds of thousands. Like, I don't know, it's very weird to me. Like, the discretion between stuff is very, very weird. But yeah, if you guys want to know basically most things about the game, like, yeah, I'm not at the point where it's like, oh, how do EVOs work? Gonna be honest with you, I can already tell you how EVOs work pretty concisely. Firstly, you're gonna be getting these, or you can buy them from the shop if you save up enough gems, because they do offer them at R2D2 shop over here. See, which it tells you literally who they evolve for. So if you want to save up your gems, you can. Also, people who have AFK zones make it so that it doesn't kick people after 20 minutes. That is one of my biggest, like, issues with this, like, with this game and a few others. Also, when you're doing when you're doing these, it will tell you, like, what it's gonna give as well. But yeah, I've also, like I said, I've also been debating on TikTok whether or not to start posting some Roblox content every now and again. I feel like it's gonna be really funny if I decide to turn around and oh yeah, this willpower points. I don't know why these are why these are a thing you can pull, but I guess it's cool, like, a bonus that you can get while pulling. I just wish I could get a mythic in this game. That's what I wish. Also, I need to get yeah, willpower on my stuff. Oh no. Oh no, almost any somebody just hold up. Okay. So I'm gonna finish this video because I have another one to make. Because apparently some person on SpongeBob TD is very much trying to say that, oh, well, all of the stuff in this video is false. And it's like, no, it's not. Hello, I'm a free-to-play player. And trust me, I can 100% assure you that it's not false, especially since if you even look at my like to dislike ratio on the video, it's like 90% likes. So, yeah, I think the only people who dislike it are people like that person and other people. So I'm making a video on it because if they wanna play that game, I can play that game. Anyway, but yeah, I still enjoy this game. I kind of play it off and on throughout the week. But yeah, hyped up for update 1 this Saturday. So anyway, if you guys like the video, as always, hit the like button, comment down below. What unit do you think my first mythic will be? Let me know that in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video. And as always, yeah, don't forget to have a good day. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.